hold on. Let me answer.
Dave, I am really. I promise you. Listen, you may think it's me right now, and it's not Tony. I can tell you that now for one thing.
Let me answer your question. That is clear. As long as these tramps on this live keep my grandkids out of their fucking mouth.
But listen, what other people do on here has nothing got to do with Tony. So just because other people are talking about you doesn't mean you have to come for Tony or his family. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Let me answer that question. The reason I mentioned Tony is because he's a peddler hunter, right?
Right, it doesn't matter what Tony is. You know, it doesn't matter what Tony is. Keep his small little children's name out of your mouth. Do you understand? Now, can you apologise to Tony for bringing his family into it?
I apologise to Tony and Olivia.
Do not talk about them again. I'm making myself clear. Do not talk about them again. I'm telling you that now. I don't do dramas, but when it comes to them, it's a different story. Do not talk about them again.
But can you
Thanks
do me
for letting me uppost. Appreciate it.
Can you do me a favour though while you're up here? I've apologised to Tony, right? Can you explain to these lot to keep the mouths out of my grandkids' fucking lives as well?
To be downloaded, and it will be shown that you called him a peddler. Then try and see you try and worm your way out that one.
No, he's a peddler hunter.
Cunt.
I've known Tony over 2 years.
You're fucking wrong, and you need to be in a fucking cell. You need to be in a cell, you fucking wrong cunt.
I've known Tony over 2 years.
David,
he's a peddler fucking hunter.
Delete Michelle's son off of your fucking phone, you nonce. Delete Michelle's son off your phone.
No, I'll never do.
Yes, you fucking
Oh, wow.
You are a dirty little nonce having other people's kids on your phone. You absolutely
You've just said you've got him on. You've got the video on your phone.
So he's just asked us
to you are.
Hold on, he's just asked us to stop talking on his grandkids, yet he won't delete a video of Michelle's son. Fuck off, David. I'll talk about him.
I'm telling you what, if you don't take her off your phone, you would have your device checked, mate. I'm telling you. You're an absolute freak. An absolute freak. She had her son on a box with her.
Michelle's son is not
what she
live.
does with her
It's
son.
not live. It's the
What has it got to
gifters.
do with you, though? What has it got to do with you? Nothing.
It's the gifters that was gifting him. Maybe
You had your
headloads.
grandkids in Angie's box, showing them in the garden. People were gifting you.
What if the
What?
headloads gifting?
What's the difference?
Gifting him?
Oh, jump
The
scare.
people was telling you, take your grandkids off the live, and you went, no.
No, I won't.
Yes,
No,
no.
I won't.
So why should she have her boy off then, if you can have your grandkids?
I thought David said he was on his own live.
He was on my live,
it was in
not in a
Andy's.
separate box.
So he went into one of the worst person's lives and put his grandchildren on there.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah,
he
in my
did.
live, not in a separate box.
In Angie's live.
In Andy's life.
David, why are you so concerned about people's children? You fucking weirdo.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're always talking
It
about
was
people's
brought
kids.
up. It was
Do not
brought up.
mention Michelle and her son again, okay?
It was
Do
brought
not.
up.
And
You're a
delete
creepy
brought up.
little fucking weirdo.
Delete it
brought
off
up
of
in
your
this
phone,
live.
you absolute weirdo.
It was
Delete.
brought up. I came in as
No
a
one
nice
cares
guy,
what you
and
have
it was
to
brought
say.
up in this
No
live.
one cares
You brought
what
it
you
up,
have
David.
to say. You had your
Our Lacey,
grandkids on
shut up.
Angie's
Why are
live.
you always talking about people's children, David? That's creepy as fuck.
Am I?
Yes?
Yes.
So why are
do.
you not talking about my grandkids?
Nobody's
Am
talking
I?
about your
Because
grandkids.
you brought up other people's
That's creepy
kids.
as
So
fuck,
you don't
man.
like us talking about your grandkids. Why are you talking about other people's kids?
You're talking
says
about my
we're protecting
grandkids.
them more
That's
than
creepy
you.
as fuck, man.
You're an absolute weirdo. Get off the fucking app. No one likes you, you absolute freak.
Nobody likes me. I've got
off.
lots of friends
No
on
one
here.
likes
Why are your
you.
friends?
Fuck. Sorry,
I've got
guys.
lots of
Friends.
friends on here.
Thank
brought
you for
your
letting me in the
It's
box.
just
We're
you.
gonna enjoy
It's
the
just
rest of
you
our
lot.
night.
It's just
Not
you
like
lot
you
that speak
absolute
on
freak.
children all the
Other
time.
people's
God,
kids
no-
on your phone.
God knows what your
Weirdo.
friends are like, David, if they think that you're all right. Because
You lot speak on children all the
Get up.
time. Why is my
He likes
grandkids?
EQ.
Why are my grandkids central
He likes
attention?
EQ.
David, do you even have kids?
He likes
Why are
EQ.
my grandkids central attention?
Oh, so why?
David's
why would you
EQ
put them in
speak his
David,
fine.
why are you holding on to people's children on your video on your phone? Why are you doing that?
And why are you speaking on my grandkids?
I'm not speaking
Because
on your
you're bringing
grandkids.
up other
All of
people's
you
fucking
speaking
kids.
on my
you freak.
grandkids.
How
You're
was
fucking
the how was
You're
the
the
deep
one
dive
that
on
brought
me,
your
David?
grandkids onto a video on live in front of thousands of people.
David,
Oh,
how
fuck
was
you.
the deep dive on me?
Stop talking about Tony's kids. Stop talking about Michelle's kids, and just fucking go and stay in your own lane. You absolute freak of nature.
Now you're going to stop talking about my grandkids.
When you start putting them online.
Delete people's fucking kids off your phone. We ain't got the fucking phones of your grandkids.
Right, listen. David, I don't know you. I don't know who you are, right? But what is your infatuation with Michelle and her child? Please tell me. Everybody else just mute for a minute. I want to know what this fucking idiot's infatuation is with Michelle and her child.
Okay, I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm an idiot.
No, I didn't. No, I said, what is your infatuation? Why are you on a live? Why are you trying to get attention for yourself by bringing somebody else who is relevant when you're fucking not?
Okay, let me explain.
Please do, because you keep saying you're going to explain and don't.
Okay, but everyone else is talking over me.
Listen to me, David. I promise you that everything will be when I get back to England. I am going to get you, and I'm going to take your head off your shoulders. I hope this is recorded. You were never going to trick my children again. Say whatever you want about me. But you would never, ever in your fucking natural born life going to trick my children again. And anyone that's linked to you or backing you, threatening my children.
Who muted Tony?
I think Michelle was echoing. She needed to be muted, but
Tony.
Tony, I haven't threatened your children. I said you're a wanter. Your child all over the internet. Why can't I put my children all over the internet?
You didn't say that there, did you, David?
David, maybe you should do yourself one favour and stay away from the app. Maybe you should do yourself one favour and stay away from the app instead of bringing everybody else's children involved. The only person who's wrong here is fucking you. Do you not see it?
You wanted me to explain.
No, but how can you explain something that's so fucking obvious to everybody else?
Right, so Michelle.
Again.
Who you get your clout from? Go on.
Opened up a box for her son. For people to gift.
No. Michelle opened up. Let's have it factual. Don't just sit here and spin narrative. Let's talk the truth. Michelle opened up her live where she was on it. Her son was not on it. And then what happened? Go on, carry on. People gifted, correct? Do you know the biggest gifter? The biggest gifter was me. Why? Because it was for Michelle, who didn't have a son on screen. She wasn't fucking advertising a son like you're fucking making out. What are you talking about?
This is exactly what we were saying.
You're that fucking deluded. You're that fucking warped that you think that when somebody brings a child near to an app, that there's a reason for it. No, the only reason that people bring children to an app for the wrong reasons is because of you. Because of the likes of you. So stay the fuck off the app, keep yourself away from everybody.
So at the end of the day, right? Who else is gifting him?
Listen, they didn't gift him, they gifted Michelle. She was the person in the live.
No,
and the biggest gift.
They was gifting him. He was in a box on his own.
So what?
He was not in a box. No. Right, hang on. He was in a box on his own as a gingerbread. Stop talking shit and stop spinning things.
He was still being gifted.
He was sat at the side of his mother as a gingerbread. Whilst come for me then, because I was the one who was gifting him. Come for me. You're the fucking wrong and nobody else.
David, can you tell somebody the last thing that you have no children?
Right. My grandkids need drum kits and guitars.
David, told somebody that you didn't have children.
David, if I open up a live tomorrow and have all my grandkids in the boxes and people are gifting, is that right?
David, shut the fuck up. My son was sitting next to me on the couch. I had 2 accounts in the live. I was sitting in the fucking live. My son was sitting next to me. He wasn't in any box by himself. You need to wind your fucking neck in and go and pick on somebody else.
You shouldn't have to, Michelle, because
What we were saying, Michelle.
No, you're trying to spoil somebody's fucking night. We're sitting having a nice night and you decide to fucking pipe up again. Away and bother somebody else.
And do you know what, Michelle? It doesn't matter if you did have him in your life, and even if he was getting gifted, I 100% guarantee you that your room was protected by you and your mods.
If you put your son, underage son, in a box,
I've told you before. Shut up.
He was not in a box. He was sitting next to me on the couch. You could
I don't
see me.
care where he was sitting in a box on his own.
Who the fuck are you?
David wasn't even in the box.
To
Now
tell
shut
me
the fuck
what
up.
to fucking do in my life.
David, you told somebody that you didn't have any children, so how the fuck have you got grandkids?
David's the kind of people that puts kids' pictures.
You've gone fucking quiet there, David, haven't you?
David's just sitting
So you, somebody
bored.
told you somebody you didn't have any children. Now, how the fuck you got grandkids on your phone? Think you're bullshitting there, aren't you? You fucking little wrongin'. Little wrongin'.
You have to press the unmute button, David, to talk. There's no point talking to yourself.
Yeah.
In for the whole live.
Do you know what, David? I hope
just thought I would say that. Thanks for letting us up.
It's okay.
He is wrong. He needs to delete the video of the kids.
He does.
And then he's got the cheek to ask that Tony's brother, was he? To ask us to leave his grandkids alone. But when he's asked to delete the video of Michelle's son, he said no. That makes sense. And then he's got cheek to go about Alex. Oh, wait. The background is entertaining, but David does need to stop that.
Yeah, I've always
does.
agreed though no one should go to someone's, no one should be at someone's house.
Yeah, thanks, Andy. Andy agrees.
Regardless of what people say, you deal with it different ways, innit?
Yeah.
But yeah, people need to block
However,
him.
I do understand it as well. Do you know what I mean?
I think it's just all the pretense.
Yeah, because if someone's gone through that,
pineapple.
or have had a child that's gone through that, I can imagine, because I can't imagine, you know, how that would make someone feel.
Angela?
She's playing in the background. It was a FYP cam too.
How are you doing this?
If they're in that line.
Not me.
Where's Angel gone?
She's her
I mean,
friends.
I've got the.
You know,
I got my life on.
listen, you know I don't agree with threats or anything.
You do.
How did you do that?
I don't know.
I'm hella confused.
However,
Anyway,
I
is
suppose
it
you've got to be
2
careful
and
with
7 to calm
social
down now?
media, and that's something you should.
People are saying about you being a charity thief, but David's got someone else's kids on his phone.
Of what she's
I won't delete it.
Yeah.
Wow, I did come in to try and talk to him, but then all the other minions come in, so...
I mean, they need to go at him about someone else's kids and putting his grandkids on a live
Yes.
in Anthony box with no clothes on.
I said to
It's
Lindsay,
disgusting.
and
It's
Lindsay, if you want
disgusting.
to, please do email.
Did he get blocked, or did he just drop
I
down?
might just email
don't
her. 'cause
know.
might feel
I don't know what happened.
ask her for
Did you block him, Angel?
No, he dropped.
Maybe you would deal with it a different way, though, innit?
All right, anyway, I just thought I'd come in, because I thought there'd only be about 4 people in here.
No, you just come in for clouds, admit it. You don't do it. You're like, oh, I get all the coins to pay the money back.
People say you don't mess with people in Liverpool.
Anyway, Keith, I'll see you at the club tonight. Angel, I'll see you in a bit, babe.
All right, then, bye.
Bye, everyone.
Can I just remind
Yeah, I
everyone,
think David
let's not
needs to
forget
go
that
with
she has
him.
got a dog.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Because
It was.
that dog's innocent.
But he wouldn't. He didn't say it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but I don't think anyone should go to her house. She's got a dog there. Poor little Faithy, innit? And he'll be scared, man.
Oh,
I don't feel so. I'm not feeling sorry for her. I'm saying the dog.
Don't get the dog
I'm
in,
letting
Ange. Don't
everyone
get
know.
it.
Reminder, she has a dog. You know, my
You know,
dog
the
would
money
be
he scams from
terrified
your rescue
if someone
dog
was
in the
banging at my
country.
door,
Don't
came
use
to
that
my
to get
house, or
Faithy.
whatever. You know, just all I'm saying is just remember she has a dog.
You don't know, Miss B, what people will do. This is a thing. This is a consequence of things that happen online when it's taken off.
Don't. Someone said save Faithy. No, I don't think this dog should be stolen from her, because my opinions on the dog is she does take the dog out. The dog does love her. She loves the dog. Okay, forget about what how she feels, but the dog does love her. And that dog will die, I believe, if taken off her, because she's had the dog since she was a puppy. You can't do that. You can't just suddenly take it off.
She wants you to watch the videos that she's tagged you in.
I will do, yeah. Then I'm just thinking of the dog. I'm not thinking of her. I do believe when she comes off TikTok, she does take that dog out for a wee and a poo. She does feed him probably too much, absolutely. So did I with my dog. She does take the dog to the vet. We all know that because someone took a photo of her at the vet. She never came back and told you she'd taken the dog to the vet, did she? Because she rage baits. That's what I think she does with Faithy. But don't forget, when she's on live at 8:30, that's in the evening. She does the whole day. I do think she does, care for him during the day. Yeah, I've just got to say that because I'm just thinking of the dog.
Yeah.
Not her. I wouldn't want that dog to be heartbroken. She's 16. She'd be terrified if someone ever took that dog. That dog loves her. She does. She's had her since she was a puppy. Can you imagine separating from your mama? No.
No, we wouldn't, would we, Ange?
This might be the wake-up call she needs.
That's what it's her own fault. No, why take it out on the dog? It's not the dog's fault. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Forget her. I'm not looking out for her. Why? That's you're saying it's her own fault. But it's the dog's fault. So you want to separate the dog to teach her a lesson? No. That's not okay. The dog's 16. She needs to stay with Emma. Why am I calling her Emma? Ems, yeah. She's 13. Sorry, 13, but she's still old. Still an old dog for Steffi. I'm just thinking of the bloody dog.
Is Brett on live then?
Huh?
Is Brett on live then? Because they're saying he's modding.
I thought he came off actually. Oh no, he is live.
He's in a moment. I do this watermelon.
Oh, he's not.
Bad boy.
No, he's eating watermelon. For God's sake, he's not
Angela, can you hear? I don't know who's like.
Yeah, listen, I'm saying you can't say karma when it's their own fault when it comes to animals. Because the only thing.
Listen, I don't know whose live this is, yeah? I got you this live. I'm not shouting at anyone else in there. But I promise you.
Angel, turn down the cam too.
Please, I don't know whose live I'm in, yeah, but I just want to make one thing clear. I'm not arguing with no one in this live, not arguing with no one in the comments. As soon as I get back from Spain, that whoever he was putting up pictures of, my own children included, I promise you I'm going to leave him a very, very sorry man. If anyone knows who he is, before he asked the hunting teams to help me track him, if anyone knows who he is, please get me an address before we get back from Spain. There'll be no windows broke. I don't believe in breaking windows. He's getting sliced. Take that as your recording. This will be on screen recorded. You're never going to mention my children again. Never mind threatening to put them up. You are fucked, David. Whoever you are fucked. The second I find out who you are absolutely fucked. I don't play that game. Leave children out of arguments. You call me any name you want under the sun. Call me anything. Not a problem. I'll accept it. Call me whatever you want. Mention my children, you're fucked up. And it's simple as that. You're getting fucked up for that now. Because if I let you get away with it, the next person is going to do it. You are fucked up tonight. And that is a fact to you. And I swear that. And all the dead belong to me. You are fucked. You are fucked.
Oh, he's gone.
Well, I hope you got that, David. And that's on you.
Angel, you there?
Yeah.
Oh, let that be a lesson to people. You don't go for people's kids. Don't mention them.
Is he still here? Not Tony, I mean David.
No.
You know, you can't go around the app and do what he does. You can't.
Oh, fucking hell's loads.
And then he says, oh, well, if Tony could put his kids on there, I could put mine on. No, you can't. They're not yours, they're your grandkids.
Yeah,
And
but
you
Liv even said that she's never put her kids on here. So what is he even on about?
He started it all with what he was saying, and he says that Tony's a pedo, and then he changed it to a pedo hunter, and that's where it all went from.
I think it's your fault for sending him a rose.
It was a pity rose. I had to feel sorry for him because, you know, yeah, he should have stopped before, you know, he got too ahead of himself and he sits with EQ. But you just wouldn't, if you're screen recording who's gifting children, you're an enabler, really, because it's on your phone. Like, you literally are one of them wrong ones.
I didn't understand what point he was trying to make.
It's like he was on about EQ. This is how it all started. He was like, he don't protect the wrong uns. And we were like, you protect EQ, or I don't protect her. I don't protect her with money. I don't send her money. I go at people. And then he was like, how am I a wrong un? So I said to him, you're a wrong un. You got pictures of kids on your phone.
Yeah, but then he had his own grandchildren. That's what I didn't get.
Yeah.
Because he had his pictures of his own grandkids, like, was it in their swimming wear or something?
Yeah, he's gone on live with them.
So I was so confused as to what he was on about. Like, he was trying to make a point without making a point.
He was deflecting to what had been caught out. That's what it was. You just wouldn't do it. You know, what are you going to do about these gifters that are gifted someone else's child? Nothing. You can't have a go at Michelle because Michelle was there.
It's like he said to me, if it was your kid, I was like, I'd get my kid in here right now. I'd let her sit in the box and get gifted because I'd make sure the room was protected, as I'm sure Michelle and her mods did. It's not like he was like in front of thousands of people.
But then he turned around and said it was money for gambling. So he's going to put his grandkids online in a box each and take all their money, is what he said.
Yeah.
There's a difference. Michelle was there.
And then your exact words were, so you're going to pimp out your grandkids? And he was like, yeah.
Just like Michelle did, but Michelle didn't. And I was saying to you, you've not got permission to them kids to put them online. He went, what did he say? They're 5 and 6 or 6 and 7?
He said something like that, weren't it?
And he wants to bring Alex into it. You know, I'm not Alex's biggest fan, but you don't bring someone into it and say, oh, I've never called anybody that.
Yeah, it's bad.
He did it twice, did he not just? Oh dear David, go and have your Stella. Make your tiles in your garden.
How do you cause all of that though and just disappear? Like, he was like, person in, get that person in. Everyone came in and he ran.
But I don't understand because you also said he was going to take the pictures off Tony's of his kids.
Yeah, we were like, he said, oh, I'll post the pictures of Tony's kids now. Like, so you got Tony's kids on your phone? No, it's on his profile. I'll go and get them and post them.
Yeah, but then Tony's missus said they've never been on there, so what's he on about?
Like I said, I'm friends with a few people in here. I haven't been on their profile to see what they've got. Just don't do it.
But so he can't get it in his head. Michelle's son's camera was off. It was just his voice you could hear. Michelle was sat right next to him. But he has literally put his kids in just shorts, his grandkids, in just shorts for everyone to see. Not just here, see it.
He needs to respect Michelle and get that off because Michelle's told him. Take it off. Oh, he's violent. He's vile.
He needs help.
Needs something.
It's really bad. I don't understand how he could sit and say all that then. Just fuck off.
And Dave, you're not coming to Canandy and Angie's because I'll get you blocked.
Oh, look who's in the box. Oh, she's gone.
Filter's not filtering today.
Do you know when you look at it on a PC, on anyone's life, the filters hardly work. And it's on big screen. It's mad. You want to see
Andrew, look who's in the box. She came into... whose life was it? Was it Chloe's?
Yeah, and Jade's.
Is it not new? I want wait, I'm going to get ready because I know you're going to block me for this. But I wanted to show you everyone and cheer you up a little bit. No, I have...
Yeah, she's got a cup.
Oh, she's going to show them snakes.
It's the snake. Is it friendly? Oh.
There's a snake in her.
Is it? Oh no, don't.
Oh.
She's not going to eat.
What is she doing?
Oh.
She's looking at.
Does that weird you out, Angie?
Oh, it's a lovely
Ugh.
snake.
Yeah, I'm a bit scared.
That is gross.